People always ask me 1,000 questions, and one of them that they always ask me is, "Why do you always get up so early in the morning?" It's like they don't understand. So I want to break it down and tell people why I get up like I do in the morning. This was instilled in me when I was very, very young. My father, as well as my stepfather, my father would get me up at 5 o'clock in the morning because he was a maintenance man on the golf course. He was a perfectionist when it came to golf courses. So at 4:45, he'd get me up. 5 o'clock, we are on the golf course doing what he does, and I'm helping him. It was 5 days a week. I've done this with my father, and I don't know why he picked me out, all of my siblings, to do this, but he always got me up at 5 in the morning. Okay, then once I got adopted by my aunt and her husband, he made us during the summertime get up at 3 o'clock in the morning every Friday in the summertime to take tobacco out of a barn that has been cured and put away and get ready for that morning at 7 o'clock to start to put in some fresh tobacco in the barn. So those habits have been with me all my life, and I've never changed them. With a little help from Miss Mel Robbins, shout out to Miss Mel Robbins, when she created the NASA effect, was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up. And that's always been instilled in my brain as well as I got older. But these habits have always been me all my life. And it's something that I pride myself on. It's something that you should pride yourself on, some stuff like this, that's getting up early in the morning, getting your day started. But this is something that was always been dear and close to my heart, because I get very bad anxiety if I'm late. I don't like being late to my job. I hate it because it gives me anxiety so bad. So that's why I'm always early to work. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I'm always early to work, because this stuff was instilled to me from my father and my stepfather. They believe in being punctual for your job. And my father, as well as my stepfather, the things they taught me was they have never had a plan B in life. There's always one plan. And my father, as well as my stepfather, always said, you have a plan in life, you stick with your plan. You never have a plan B, because of the fact of, if you have a plan B, you lose your focus on your plan that you have in front of you, which is first plan, to focus more on plan B. While you're focusing on the second plan, you lose focus of your first plan and your first priorities in life that you need to do. And this is why so many people fail in life. And I'm so glad that my father and stepfather instilled this in me. He said, this is how people fail in life. You always got a plan that you're looking over your shoulder to. If this doesn't work, I got that. But what happens is, you just need to focus on the one plan. Don't worry about what's behind you, your plan B. Worry about the plan that you have in front of you now. And I've always been a person throughout life, I've never had a second plan. If something would happen to me, prime example is when I lost my job, way back when I lost my job, I never had a plan. I just jumped and found me another job and kept it moving, because I don't want to have a plan B, something I got to look over my shoulder for, because I'm not focused on the plan that's in front of me at the time. So I always believe staying focused on the plan that's in front of me and keep going. And that's what I tell people in life. Don't allow people to stop you from doing what you need to do in life to get ahead, because those people that are trying to do that, those people are losers. They don't want to see you be successful or to succeed in life, because they are so, jealous. They're jealous of you. When people are so jealous of you, they have a tendency of blocking you from getting your blessings or moving ahead in whatever you're trying to do. If you find yourself with those type of people around you, get rid of them. And I mean fast. And I think I've told this story before, where I had who I thought was one of my best friends was my man. He was my guy that we hung out, we rode together. He was my ride or die brother. Back when we was young, we was going out partying. He was my ride or die guy, I'm sorry. He had a Trans Am and I had a Camaro. And we always kept our stuff clean. And on weekends, we rolled out, people seen us rolling out. They knew what time it was when they seen him and I out. But as I started to get older, I wanted to pursue a life in law enforcement. I didn't know he did not have such much hate in his heart for law enforcement. But we hadn't seen each other for a long time. I got in law enforcement. So back in 1996, he had to come down. I think I've told this story before. He came down to see me. Do you know this guy? When I actually told him what I'd done for a living, I've never talked to him from 1996 to this day. He has hated me to this day, because he hate cops. And I didn't know this until I started doing a little digging and asking questions. What was his hate for cops? Come to find out what it was, he was just been dealing with cops for so long, being arrested by them is why he had so much hatred for me. But it doesn't matter how much people hate you for what you do in life. It matters if you continue in your life with what you chose and continue to stay on that path. As in And I'll tell you this, I've never had so many haters in my life that when I told them I was going to be a police officer, same but I told him haters. As I did, once I told people I was going to go to college and get my degree, my 4-year degree from Shaw University, haters. They hated me because number one, they hated because they said, number one, there's no way you can do it. You're too old to go to education. But do you know, blessings, I give thanks to my Lord and Savior. I graduated Shaw University with 3.8 GPA. All the haters in my life, I was the first in my family to get a 4-year degree in college. First in my family to become a police officer. Not only that, not only I became a police officer, I became a police chief. When I got out of law enforcement, I was the police chief. I was the CEO of a department. So you can't tell me, because so many things go wrong in your life, that you can't fix them. You can't tell me that because people talk about you, hurt your feelings, that you can't keep moving forward. You can't tell me none of that stuff because I've been through everything that you thinking of. I've been there, done it. Everything that was said to me, I've been there and been through it and accepted it for what it was. I never forget my aunt told me this story, how people, they hated us as kids. Then I said this, they said we was dirty, nasty kids. We didn't look good. We looked greasy all the time. But let me tell you something. But once my aunt took us in and cleaned us up, got us looking good, going to church on every Sunday, and you know the same people, the same ones that say they didn't like us, know what they were saying to us? Hey, what they said. Oh, they look so beautiful. I love them. They're my cousins. All of a sudden we become your family. But when we were not looking up to par, we were not your family. Don't you ever allow people in your life to say they love you when you can see behind that persona that they really don't give a damn about you. They really don't. They say that because you're in their face. But once they're from you, behind your back, they're going to tell you, I don't give a damn about them. This is life, boys and girls. Welcome to life. You're going to get the good with the bad. But you know what? I took a lot of bad in my life and I turned the bad into good. That's why I don't have everything I want in life, but I have what I need in life right now. Because there's more in life that I really want. But I never let my haters keep me down. I always was above them. And for you, don't you ever allow your haters to keep you down in life. Continue to push forward in anything you're trying to do, push forward in life. Don't give up. Don't give in. Keep moving forward. Because I'm telling you, if you're going through hell, keep going. That's a quote from Mr. Churchill himself. Thank y'all.